Here's an interesting question. If you're in poor health and you've got a bunch of bad habits, let's say you eat like crap, you drink too much, you smoke, you don't exercise, and you don't get any good sleep. And if you could only pick one of those habits to change, which one would you pick? Now, one way you could look at it is, let me pick the one that's the most detrimental and go after the biggest hit first. And that's not an illogical way to look at it, and that could work for some. Another option is you could pick the easiest one, build up some momentum, change that one, and then change some of the others. Actually, the best answer is to pick the habit that is the keystone habit. Let me explain, if you don't know what a keystone is, if you're familiar with engineering or architecture, looking at like an old stone arch or a bridge, a bunch of rocks piled up at angles, and then one stone in the middle that holds them all together, that's the keystone. And that stone influences all the others. And that's the way it is with a keystone habit. One habit that can change all of the others. That's the one you should pick. And in this case, the example we're using, the best keystone habit that studies have found is exercise. And there's a reason for that. You see, if you just pick one habit, let's say stop smoking. I'm not a smoker, thankfully, but that is apparently one of the worst habits to try to quit. When you stop, all you can think about is not smoking, and you've just created a void in your life that's hard to fill except for maybe eating something else. So it's hard to break that habit without creating other bad habits. But if you pick exercise, putting something new as a positive habit in there, it starts impacting all the others in positive ways. Exercising means you're less stressed, so you're able to sleep better, so you're going to get better sleep. Exercising means you also start thinking about your diet more consciously. You don't want to eat a crappy meal right after you work out because you don't want to waste the workout. Or maybe more importantly, you don't want to eat a bunch of crap, go to Taco Bell the night before your morning workout and drink a bunch of beer because you know you're just going to be wanting to, well, you're going to have problems with that the next morning. You're probably not going to be a very good workout partner with anybody around you. So you'll start eating better, start drinking less. If you are smoking, trying to get through a workout with smoker's cough is pretty rough. So you'll start cutting back on your smoking because you want to do better in your workouts. And so that one habit, exercise, is a positive one that starts to impact all the others. And that's what study after study has shown. So if you've got a bunch of bad habits and you know that exercise would be a good one to put in there, try that one. Try exercise without even worrying about any of the other habits and seeing if some of those other habits start to naturally improve over time. Now, the key to that is you actually have to pick some exercise that you like and are going to do for a long time. Because if it comes to eating some crap the night before and deciding whether to work out the next day, if you don't like the workout, you'll eat the Taco Bell, you'll drink the beer, you'll smoke your cigarette, and you'll just skip the workout. But if the workout is something you love, or if you're going to go play basketball, you're going to go do jiu-jitsu class, you're going to do something where you want to feel good around all of your friends and competitors on the court or on the mat, then eating that crap, drinking that stuff, smoking, you know that's going to impact you. You won't do it because you're looking forward to that workout and performing well. So find something you like, you'll stick with for a long period of time, and then see if it changes a lot of those other habits. See if that exercise can be the keystone habit for you that it seems to be for a lot of other people. So that's my advice for the day. I hope that helps. I'll see you guys.